Hey guys, today we are checking out a really unique disc, and that is the AXIOM Paradox. The Paradox is an extremely understable mid-range. This is the Neutron Special Edition version. The numbers, if you're a numbers person, are 5, 4, -4, 0, and that says a lot about what we can expect today, because I think this thing is going to be extremely understable. I've only thrown it a couple times in the field, so I don't know it too well yet. I'm excited to try it out more. It has a really unique feel to it where the parting line is just so aggressively low. It almost feels like a putter because the edge is very rounded because that parting line is so low. The shoulder is also pretty high on it, which just right off the bat I don't love. That's not something that I really look for in discs, but it doesn't feel bad, just feels a little bit different than what I'm used to. This is the max weight version, which is probably what a lot of you guys would be picking up if you're gonna go grab a Paradox. I'm excited to go test this out. We are at Harmony Bends. We're gonna play 9 holes. Let's do it. All right, hole 1 is a 531-foot par 5, but there's OB all to the right and straight. So we're gonna have to put this on a lot of hyzer, throw it kind of gently, and just try to get it to the left. So there's OB in front of the basket with a river, but I think we're just going to try to go for the pin, do a little hyzer flip, see if we can control this. Oh, just tons of turn. Woo. Did not end up in the water, which is great, but definitely did not end up anywhere close to the basket. Well, that upshot was actually a great way to showcase the utility of this disc, because I normally would never have put a disc on the backhand over the OB water again to get back in and go like from left to right, but worked out really well because of how understable this is. All right, hole 2, 342-foot backhand turnover, OB long and to the right. Should be really good for the Paradox. So flippy. That would need a little bit more hyzer to really get the full flight. Oh, so straight. That is so good for just floaty, touchy upshots where you need something to go really straight. Hole 3, par 3, 136 feet. Gotta be really careful because if you go at all right, you will drop down like a 50-foot cliff. So I want to just put this out really softly, gently on a hyzer. Try to get close to the basket. Dang. Even with like very little power, it still flips up to flat. Gotta work on my Paradox putts. Hole 4, par 3, 222 feet. Corridor, straight downhill. Got to really throw this gently, focus on the angle, try to get this to go straight. Well, didn't hit anything, went really straight, just not the straight I wanted. And if you're liking this video or the Paradox, why don't you go like and subscribe? I'd really appreciate it. Also, go check out Grow and Throw. Grow and Throw is a retailer here in Columbia, Missouri. You can find them online at growandthrow.shop. They got all your flippy mid-range needs as well as a ton of other disc golf stuff. So, worth checking out, growandthrow.shop. All right, hole 5, 350-foot par 4. Tons of elevation change. We're going to go uphill first. Well, I'm gonna have to do something cute. Try to get through here and get to the left. Got through, just didn't go left. Well, I somehow ended up right next to the basket. I think the elevation change helped me out. But I will take that birdie. Remember that I just said that whole thing about not being able to go left? Well, this is hole 6, par 3, it's nothing but left. 190 feet, you might be able to see the basket to the very top of it, yellow, off to the left. We're gonna try to take the hyzer up to the right. We're gonna have to throw this really gently to get this to actually fade. Actually, you know what? Change of plans. We're actually going to take this left gap, really straight, tons of trees. I never do this, but I think this disc is going to be its only chance of getting to the basket. Oh, nice. Oh, shoot. Well, that was a nice flight for like 3 seconds. Hole 7, par 3, 267 feet, straight downhill. The downhill is going to make it want to go more right, more understable. We're going to put this on a lot of hyzer to make this go straight. A little too much hyzer, but you could see it got all the way to the top and still went right a little bit and then came back because I threw it kind of gently. So kind of a cool flight, but you know, not really in a birdie spot. All right, we're gonna play this from the rare super short position, 123 feet, par 3. We might be able to pull off a pretty cool flight if we put on a little bit of anhyzer. Just go up this left gap, try to get right near the basket. All right, hole 9, 505 foot, par 5. Lots of elevation change, basket on a cliffside. We're gonna wanna take this right gap. I think I'm gonna put it out on a little bit of hyzer to the left and just have it float right. Perfect. So basket is way down to the right. We're gonna try to put this on hyzer and I wanna get it to flip up to flat and go right at the very end. I really don't want to flip too early. So I'm going to put this on a lot of hyzer. Oh, still flip too early. If that was just a little bit later, a little bit wider, that would have been really nice. I can throw that so gently, even out of just a little patent pending with just my wrist, a really understable flight still. That's extremely useful and not something I have right now. So guys, that was the AXIOM Paradox. I really like it. It's definitely not the type of disc I'm gonna use a lot or even every round, but for scramble shots especially. If you remember hole 1, that last upshot, and even just our last hole, hole 9, that patent pending with just the wrist is so useful for just getting out of tricky situations. You can really be creative with this disc and throw a lot of unique lines that you probably wouldn't think of otherwise. If I'm gonna wanna throw really precise lines with it, I'm gonna have to really get to know its understability and get to know the type of angles I need to put it on before I just start using it in like a tournament setting. I'm excited to add it into my lineup because I think it's gonna be really useful in utility situations. This is also just that's gonna be great for new players, players who wanna work on their hyzer flips, and players who wanna work on their angle control more, because you really need like perfect angle control to throw something like this. You need to be able to throw with like no off-axis torque, or else it's just gonna burn right into a roller immediately. So I'm probably gonna use this in some single disc rounds just to kind of work on my form occasionally. So it's kind of a cool other feature for it. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Also, go like and subscribe if you like the video. And thanks again to our sponsor, Grow and Throw. Go check them out at growandthrow.shop. And I will see you next time.